I'm excited to be able to welcome on the top 2024 guy, Jahseem Felton. What's going on today, bro?
Was good.
Not much, man. Well, let's just get right into this. You're getting ready to start your high school journey now as a freshman. Take us through how excited you're really to get on campus, start being a high school student at your school.
It feels good. I always been wanting to go to high school, so it just feels good. I'm getting older. I'm getting older and older and getting closer to high school, so it just feels good. Get ready.
Absolutely. And you've already been able to play some high school games now as an eighth grader last year. Take us through what it was like already playing as an eighth grader.
Uh, it was good. It was tough because every game, playing against seniors, sophomores every single night, kids maybe 4 or 5 years older than me. So it was good, but then mentally have to be ready, like practice every day, and then you might have a game one day, then practice right after. So it was good. It was good. So prepare me for this year. I'm a better leader and stuff, so I know what's going on.
And you weren't just on the team, you were one of the focal points of the team. You're a male athlete of the year at your school. You averaged almost 13 a game. Take us through what it was like going in there as an eighth grader and kind of becoming one of the top guys.
Yeah, it wasn't like hard because I'm the youngest. I have a lot of room for mistakes and stuff. So it wasn't like, oh, I can't go in there and mess up because I'm the youngest, so I'm the one that could learn the most. It was crazy. People were saying, oh, he's only in the eighth grade. He can't really play with us. He's too young. But I just have to show him this. I just have to show him that I can play with him and stuff.
And you are at Westminster. You guys had a 20-5 record this past season. One of the best seasons your school has had in a long time. What was it like being able to achieve that this early on?
It feels good. It feels good because now Westminster is on the map and known for basketball. So it just feels good walking around the school knowing that I was a part of that making history and stuff this year. So it feels good.
Now, as you head now into your freshman season, what's the goals for you as a player and as a team?
Uh, as a team, most definitely winning state championship,
Mm-hmm.
then win the MAC championship. As goal, um, win freshman of the year, then be like get closer to 1,000 points, and just win as many games as I can. Become a better leader.
And I can imagine with you being one of the top players in your class that some of the top prep schools have either started reaching out to you or will start reaching out to you. Would some point throughout your high school career, would you consider possibly going to a big prep school that plays a national schedule?
Yeah, I could consider. Right now, I don't really know yet because just a rising freshman. I'm still young,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm always able to consider it. Right now, I just want to make Westminster the best I can.
That's big time, man. You're coming in out of your high school career, two offers already, South Alabama, Wake Forest. What does it feel like just to be in the position you're at right now?
It feels good. It shows me that I can make it on the big level. People see or watching and stuff, and it's now I'm just have to like pressure guy keep working, work hard every day, so then I can keep them and get, of course, get more offers every day. So just it feels good.
Now take us to that day when you found out you got your very first Division One offer. What was that day like and how'd you get it?
Um, it was good. We had just came from a tournament in Atlanta, and we was and I was just in the house, and then my high school coach, no, then my AAU coach and my dad had told me that I just got an offer from South Alabama. So it just felt good because I know I can go to school, I can go to college for free, and so it just feels good.
And so what do you like about that program?
Uh, South Alabama, I looked it up. It's a great program. It's been a great program for a long, long time. So I feel good about it.
And you've also added on now a Power Five school as well. Wake Forest is a huge one. Take us through just getting that offer and what it was like to know you have a Power Five heading into freshman year.
Um, it was crazy because Wake Forest ACC.
Mm-hmm.
That's like in North Carolina. That's big because a lot of ACC schools. It's crazy because we was working out. I was in the middle of working out, and then the coach had called my trainer, also my assistant coach, and I got to talk to the coach. And then on the spot, he was like, you have been offered. So it feel really good to know that I have a Power Five offer, ACC, because that's one of my dreams to have one of those offers. So.
Mm-hmm. And we know they have a new coaching staff with Coach Forbes now. What do you like about him and just the overall coaching staff at Wake Forest?
I love I love I used to watch a lot of their games a lot of great people came out of Wake Forest. So I just love the way they play and stuff.
And now for you now, you look at having these two schools offer you and kind of be with you from the beginning now. When you come time for your serious recruitment in a few years, being that they've been with you from the beginning, will that play any kind of impact in your ultimate decision?
Uh, Not really. I'm not the one that want to go to a college that I like. If it's the best fit for me, that's the one I want to go to. So when it comes down to that, I won't it's not really gonna matter.
Without a doubt, man. You're going to be still a couple more years till you really get into this recruiting process heavily. But when that time does start, what are you looking for in a college? What do you really want to see in a college?
Um, Really, I just want to see like their system. If my game can really show in their system, so like scouts and other stuff can look at me and stuff. Um, it just I just I can I'm a type of player that I can adjust to any type of system. So any system you throw at me, I'll adjust to it.
Have you heard of any other colleges possibly having interest in you?
Yeah. Some I got Ole Miss, Vanderbilt, uh, and a couple more that got interest in me.
And I know another big thing for a lot of recruits is the idea of possibly teaming up with someone. Is there someone in your class that you've talked to that you think you guys would be a dynamic duo at the next level with?
No, it's not really. It's not really one I really talk to. We don't really. I don't really worry about that right now. But if it ever comes to that part, I'll finally find one eventually. But right now, I don't really think about that.
Gotcha. And another thing will be by the time you're able to go out of high school, the NBA route should be available to go straight to the league, or at least even take the G League route. That's still there. Would either one of those pro options be something you would consider when the time comes?
Yeah, I will always consider that because for me, even though for me, college is always like the first thing. College school is always first. But if that comes up, and I'd be grateful to be picked for one of those, that would be always be one of the options there for me.
And we know in the G League system, they're going to be able to pay for education if you'd like to take it. Is that a big thing? Just being able to sort of get
Yeah,
your education?
yeah, because always in my household, school is always first. If you
Mm-hmm.
have an education, you can do anything in the world. So that would be good if they do that, just to so they can still learn and stuff while training.
Who would you say kind of instilled the drive for education in you?
My mom and dad, ever since I was little, they were telling me education first. Uh, Knowledge is the new money that they usually say all the time. So they always drive that in my brain and stuff.
That's big time, man. And talking about family, I know your cousin's Raymond Felton as well. What's it been like having an NBA player in your family?
Uh, it's kind of crazy, but we don't really like talk that much. I never met him and stuff. It's just
Mhm.
like he's like one of like the second cousins and stuff. But it's just crazy. I have an NBA player in my family.
Without a doubt, man. And that's ultimately going to be a goal is to be in the NBA someday. What do you think it's going to take for you to be able to reach that point?
Um, for me to stay focused, don't really get distracted from other stuff. Always keep working, and always listen and learn from other people, like my family, all of them, and listen to them. So because they have the best interest in me, so just always learn and listen to new stuff.
Absolutely, man. You have been able to get back on the court now recently. You played some different tournaments, different teams. One of the first ones, though, was the B Mays Elite. You got to go play with guys like Brandon Huntley-Hatfield, Drew, a lot of those guys. What was it like just playing with those guys?
It feels good. Like ever since I came to the program, I always used to like play against them. Used to have open runs and stuff. So it was good. They showed me like playing on this level, what you have to do, how you gotta be mentally prepared and stuff. So it feels good to play with and knowing Brandon is a 5-star recruit, one of the top players. He just showing me and letting me know like what's the stuff to get to where he's at right now. So
And just to get back on that court the first time, what did that feel like?
It felt great because this virus and stuff really messed a lot of stuff up. So
Hmm.
I've been working and stuff a lot. So it felt good to get on the court and try all that new stuff and older kids and stuff. So
What would you say was some of the biggest things you keyed in on and kind of worked on during quarantine?
um, one thing I've been working on my body more. So high school season coming up, I'm still going to play against seniors and stuff much stronger. Conditioning because now so I play the point a lot now. I always play the point a lot, but now playing high school, the game constantly don't stop. It always moving. So conditioning and handling and being more like a leader, talking out, just and watching a lot of players and stuff, and watch a lot of point guards and see what they do.
And you being an elite guard, your coach at your school also has been a guy that's coached guys like Devon Dotson, Grant Williams, Trey Walls, a couple different guys like that. And he's called you a guy that is just as good, if not better, than any of those guys at the eighth grade level. To hear that comparison, see those guys he said you could possibly be better than, what did that mean to you?
It feels good. It feels good right now, but yeah, that can change any minute if I stop working. I want to get to the spots they are right now, all college, NBA. So it feels good to know that, but now I just gotta keep working so I can get to where they at.
And there was one big breakout time for you that was CP3 camps. What was that camp like when you were able to go attend that, and what was that kind of blowing up?
It was good. I got to see a lot of my friends from other states
Hmm.
playing with them, and then of course that name CP3 camp had a lot of like Ballers Life all of them there. So it felt good to just get my name out there so people can know me for a long time.
You also were Phenom MVP camp at that. What was that like just going out there and putting up the numbers you did this past year?
It was good because I got to play. Like I usually don't play with my age group a lot, so I got to play against kids my age. And I just went out there to have fun because I know if I have fun and play my game the right way, what I can do. So it felt good to put up all those numbers and stuff.
And you look at your game personally right now. Who's a player in the NBA you kind of look to model your game after, or guys that you think you resemble a lot like?
Um, when I say I say Kawhi Leonard or John Morant, like passing wise, John Morant, and like scoring Kawhi Leonard.
Without a doubt. And you also, as you talked about, I mean, you have a brand as well, JFO. Take us through what's that name mean and just take us to the brand.
JFO, JFO, the brand is a brand I've started a couple months ago. It just to me it means like hard work and dedication because all my life I had to dedicate stuff, not going to parties, going out with my friends, just to stay working and get the stuff I'm getting right now and to get more. And I want to show kids you can do anything because people don't know I wasn't automatically good. I had to work and work super hard. So anything you want, and you really want, just work hard for it. So I just want to show other kids and other people around me and other places that you can, and if you just work hard, you can earn anything you want.
That's awesome, man. And you are in the Carolinas, North Carolina. Those are two different states right there. The Carolinas are both under radar, but they're both loaded with talent right now. What's it like just being out there and playing in those states?
It's good because in North Carolina, South Carolina, every single game is not gonna be no easy game. You're gonna have somebody or a couple people out there that's gonna challenge you because South Carolina is so big with so much talent. People don't really get to see all the kids. And now since I'm ranked number one, everybody's coming for you. Everybody know you. So it's just good to have that.
And one of the last things I was like wrapping up with is talking about your legacy. Ultimately, you're going to want to make a legacy for yourself, both on and off the court. So by the time you walk away from the game someday, what do you want your legacy to be?
Um, of course, so I start off with high school McDonald's All American.
Mhm.
Most definitely be a McDonald's All American. Ballers Life All American. Jordan Brand. Break a couple records like 1,000 points, all that stuff. Uh, if I go to college, most definitely want to end March Madness championship. And then I just want everybody to know that he was a great basketball player, but then outside of basketball, he was He was a great person, helped out people. He was a loving person. So just want to have a great legacy.
Without doubt, man. Well, I'm definitely excited to see what God's got next for you, man. And I appreciate you taking time to come on, bro. Of
Thank you.
course, man. You're always welcome on, man. God bless.
You too.